this is a massive milestone for NASA and the Artemis program because this is going to be the first time that a crew of humans will see the far side of the moon, and is such an important milestone in NASA's eventual goal of getting 2 feet, human feet, back on the lunar surface. SLS and the Orion module that's going to sit atop it is basically the next generation of rocket technology. So back in the Apollo days, we had the Saturn V with the Apollo module on top. These are the modern equivalents, and so and specifically the SLS, the Space Launch System, is designed to be such a large rocket that it's actually capable of perhaps even going a bit further eventually in the future. If NASA continues on this trajectory, it could well see missions to the moon, to Mars, sorry. It could see things going deeper into space. For instance, it's been suggested that it's powerful enough to reach Jupiter, for instance. It's designed to primarily get people to the moon, but as I said, it's got that extra capability with potential to go further than the moon itself. So as I said, potentially to Mars, potentially to places like Jupiter. It has the potential to carry telescopes, for instance, into deep space for deep space observations, that kind of thing. But as I said, primarily the focus is integration with Orion, and the focus is getting to the moon with this particular configuration. While Artemis 2 will see humans do a slingshot around the moon and return, Artemis 3, in nominally next year, might be a little bit later, will actually land humans back on the lunar surface. That in itself will be a big milestone, obviously. But the long-term goal of all of that work package will be to effectively start sowing the seeds for a permanent to semi-permanent research base on the lunar surface. It's similar to what we see down in Antarctica, right? A lot of nations have got various research stations down there where people come and do science for 6 months out of the year. Something similar is envisaged for the lunar surface as well. And it's not just the Americans, the Chinese are also working on a similar proposal as well. One of the benefits of pursuing a space program, and we definitely saw that through Apollo, was there are huge technological innovations that then filter down to the general public. A lot of things that we take for granted today, like fire suppression technology, things like just simple things like safety blankets, for instance, things like Teflon, and were off the back of the Apollo program. And so by pursuing big, lofty goals, we do see a technological benefit to society at large, and new innovations can happen. So that's a big reason for continuing to explore in the way that we do like this.